guys, welcome to this brand new video on this channel. This is the top 5 high school memories in my own opinion and moments that you should be a part of while you're still at secondary school. I thought this would be an appropriate topic seeing as everyone's going back to school. In at number 5 is detentions. Now I don't promote people getting into detentions, I don't promote people misbehaving, but detentions are one of the most funniest things ever. When I was at school we used to get detentions for the most stupid thing. There used to be warning system, used to be warning 1, warning 2, consequence 3, consequence 4. Consequence 3 used to get half an hour dinner time detention, consequence 4 used to get half an hour dinner time detention and half an hour after school. Now I used to be in a few of these, not because I was always misbehaving, just because the teachers were utter bitches. The thing with these after school detentions is you always had the same people, the same banter, and it was just an absolute laugh. Like I said previously, I don't condone bad behaviour in any way, I just think it is an absolute laugh that people should be a part of it. The fourth thing at secondary school, high school, that you will experience, or that you should experience, is when all of a sudden you hear the word FIGHT! What does that mean? If someone shouted fight, everyone would go running down the corridor. The only thing with this though is you could have an absolute laugh. Me and a few of my mates used to shout fight on purpose sometimes when there was a group of us, just to make everyone run towards us, especially on the school field. Then when they got there and realised there actually wasn't a fight, people used to get really angry, but it was just a hilarious moment that used to get everyone involved. I remember this a few times when people used to shout fight, and when there actually was a fight and when there wasn't a fight, everyone still used to run to it. Many of the times we used to get teachers that used to come out and it just used to get absolutely bollock us, but you know what? We didn't care. If you don't experience a FIGHT moment at school, you're missing out. In at number 3 is class clowns and being sent out of the classroom. I've had to put these two together because I figured they sort of go hand in hand together, and the consequences of one is the other. Now in every class, in every school, you get a class clown. You get someone that acts like an idiot and gets sent out of the classrooms all the time. Some of the times, in fact most of the times, it was me. There was worse people than me, but in the lessons where there wasn't a higher one, I would be a bit like the class clown. I mean, I was clever and all, and I could do the work. Sometimes I just messed around, it made people laugh, and I thought this was absolutely hilarious. When you did one of these bad things, you got sent out of the classroom and teachers used to go say stand outside, but you didn't used to go stand outside, oh no. Personally, I used to go wandering around. When they used to say go outside, I used to go wandering around, I walked up and down the corridors, I went to the toilet, and by the time the teacher even thought about coming back to get you, you'd already gone. Or the gap was so big, like you could stand there for half an hour and the teacher would forget you're out there, then you used to knock on the window and start annoying your class. Now you may be thinking, yeah, that's a bit dickish of you and you shouldn't be doing that, but you know what? It's school. I would say school's probably the happiest time of your life and you should just make the most of it, even if you do act stupid. If you know you can get the grades and you know you're going to do well, just act, I'd say you can act stupid. Just do what you want. At the end of the day, you only live once. Now we're up to number 2, Bunsen burners. Now I'm not too sure if they actually allow Bunsen burners in schools anymore, but when we were at school, we just burnt so much stuff. Some of you might be able to relate, some I'll say you burn this, but I know in a lot of schools Bunsen burners are actually banned. Maybe it's because of what my generation of school people used to do with them. We used to burn books, pens, tissues, anything that was flammable became flammable. The worst thing though was pens, biro pens, ink pens. When you just set it on fire, mix it with some matches and them wooden things, I can't remember what they're called. They used to be an absolute stink. The whole corridor used to smell, and many times we got evacuated because the smell was so acrid you could not actually breathe. Now yes, this was a fire hazard, but this was when times were actually fun and health and safety wasn't too up there. Obviously there was health and safety things, but people then didn't care as much and it was just a great time at school to actually have a laugh. And if you can experience Bunsen burners, make the most of it. And now, the final thing that really made secondary school, high school, whatever you want to call it, stand out for me was supply teachers. Now, granted, supply teachers do a great job. They come in, they cover lessons, they don't know what they're doing, but some of the times when you used to get them, it used to be the best time ever. We used to have supply teachers all the time. Our school wasn't the best for keeping up with things, and we always used to get supply teachers for, like, some days we'd have a whole day of supply teachers, and for then it was just, we didn't do anything, we messed around, you name it. If you've had a supply teacher in the past, you'll know exactly what I mean. In Spanish, we used to stack stacks of Spanish books up, throw them across the room, we used to stack chairs up, we used to hide behind things, undo like drawers of papers. In PE, we used to go raid the PE cupboard, get everything out and just throw everything around. Just make it look an absolute, like a bomb's hit it. In the sort of curriculum lessons as I call them, like maths and English and science, We didn't do any work, we just sat and played on our phones, listened to our iPods, doodled, just did whatever. Whatever we could do to pass the time, that made life a little bit more fun. Like I said, I know these teachers come and do a great job, but some of these supply teachers are pathetic. They don't even try. They understand taking on a class is a big responsibility, but when they don't have a clue what they're doing and people take the piss out of them, they don't really help themselves. I could tell you many a story about supply teachers, I could go on for days. But for the purpose of this video, supply teachers is the #1 moment which you should experience or be a part of while at secondary school. Now I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I've tried to be happy, but obviously I've tried to be serious at the same time. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, a favourite, a comment, share it, do whatever you want. I will do more videos like this in the future, top 5s, top 10s, whatever you want. So thanks for watching today's video. Tell me what you think, as I've already said, and I guess I'll see you in the next video.